Can a meaningful conversation uplift your day? I know it can. Hi, I'm Thomas Knox, and for 5 years, I set up a table and chairs in the New York City subway system and asked people to sit down and disconnect from their phones and engage with me in ways they wouldn't have done at home. Now, I share their stories with you. Welcome to Date While You Wait.
Hey man, what's this?
Hey, how's it going? This is actually a connection platform I created for people just to take a second to play a game and have a conversation on their commute. We'd love for you to sit down.
Sure, why not? It's not the strangest things I've seen in New York.
Exactly. What's your name?
My name is Roy Schneider.
Roy, I'm Thomas. It's a pleasure
Thomas.
meeting you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you as well. Where are you headed? I'm sorry to stop you.
Oh, well, I was actually headed home. I was just at my publisher's office and picked up the very first advanced copy of a new coffee table book that I'm coming out with.
Really? So you're an author?
Well, I am now.
That's so cool. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's my first book.
Nice. Tell me a little bit more about that book. It sounds cool. Sounds interesting.
It is actually. It came from a pandemic, really. I worked in the city, and when pandemic hit in March, all of a sudden, like a lot of people, was working from home, and so I was saving like 2 hours a day. It was pretty cool. And then I was like, how can I put this to constructive use? How can I put it to positive use? So I decided to take a hike every day for 2 hours, different parts of the Gold Coast of Long Island, mostly around Port Washington, the town Port Washington, a little harbor town. Beautiful. And I snapped as many beautiful pictures as I could. I was posting them on every social media outlet, and it started building a following. And my whole idea was, hey man, you're hearing all the negativity about COVID. You're hearing all this politics on social media, all the negativity. Why don't I just put some beauty out there and maybe some people will enjoy it? And it created a nice following. Eventually people started saying you should do a book, so boom, did a book.
What made you, I guess, create specifically a book? You could have went any direction, but why a book?
Well, no, you're right. I work in television for a living, and I've been what I would say a visual storyteller my whole life.
Gotcha.
And started doing still photography when video cameras and still cameras kind of started becoming DSLRs, and they were mixed.
Yeah.
And I loved doing the pictures, but never really professionally, if you will, and started building. All of a sudden, people started asking me to do it professionally, and then the idea of a book came, just like I said, from the pandemic and everybody's reaction to the pictures on social media.
Yeah. And then what was some of the first, I guess, feedback that you were getting that made you continue on doing it? Sounds like it was good feedback.
You ever have it where it works exactly like you thought it would? It's crazy. But people were saying, oh my God, I can't get out, and I feel like you're taking me to these beautiful places, or every time I see your pictures, it's like a mini vacation, or it's stress relief. It was all kinds of answers like that, all kinds of feedback like that just made me say, I'd like to do this where somebody could have this every single day. They don't have to wait for a social media feed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me show you some pictures. It's pretty cool.
Oh man, you have the book with you? That's great.
I do. You know what? And you are the very first person that will actually see it.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Port Washington. And so Port Washington is in Long Island?
It's on the North Shore of Long Island.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe 20 miles out of Manhattan as the crow flies, and it's right on the Long Island Sound. There's a couple bays, some beautiful parks, 2 ponds that they're just absolutely, they're ethereal.
Yeah, so it's so funny you're showing me.
Take a look.
Thanks.
Please.
I was actually going to ask you, and you probably can explain it to me while I'm looking at it. Did you have a favorite image that, obviously all your images are probably some of your favorites, but is there one or two that really stand out to you?
So actually that was like the first one that became kind of a social media sensation.
Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that's the first one that took off, but realistically, I just love every day that I come home and I go through the pictures and I start processing them, and now I can kind of tell which ones are going to get a reaction and which ones won't, just because the following's been pretty consistent,
Yeah, man, this is beautiful, and essentially you said it's a coffee table book.
You know what, man? Yours. Keep it, please.
Really?
Yeah, you'll be the first one to get one.
Man, that's an honor. It's so crazy. You sat down with me. Like, you just sat down with me, you're gonna give me I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, why not?
Right,
What life's all about, right?
I appreciate it so much. This is definitely gonna be something that is not only gonna sit on my coffee table, but I look forward to looking through it. I appreciate you for taking the time to sit with me. This has been incredible. Thank you so much, Roy.
No, thank you for having me. It was lots of fun. Unexpected, but fun.
Exactly. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks a lot.
You too, my friend. It's New York City. It's exactly, you never know what's going to happen around the corner. And, sit down. Thomas seemed to have like the same philosophy in life as I, which is, some positivity, put some positivity out there, put some beauty out there, connect with people. So it was a lot of fun. I had a blast.
It's always great meeting people who create connection through their passions. Roy's story about how he came about publishing his book was unbelievable, and the images were equally as impressive. I really appreciated him giving me a copy of his book. Can't wait to check it out.